Good morning, Applebrook honey. Good morning, everyone. There is a darkness that has fallen on this earth, and I know you feel it. In fact, you probably felt a great big surge of dark energy yesterday. Now, this is spiritual. It's literally manifesting into the real world. You may have felt a big surge of energy, and it was dark. You could feel it. It was a very negative energy that came yesterday evening. The energy was very angry. It was an angry, upsetting, dark energy. And you probably felt it yesterday evening. I'm almost certain you felt it yesterday evening. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So this is serious. There is a darkness that has fallen on this earth. It has fallen. You felt it. When I say the energy, it made its presence known big time, yesterday evening. This dark energy. And as I was thinking about that dark energy, because it's out there, and you really can kind of liken this to like the J.R. Tolkien series with the Lord of the Rings. Okay, it's a darkness like that literally, it's fallen to earth now. It's fallen to the earth, this dark energy. Absolutely, we need to be grounded on the inside of us. The energy is here, this entity. And as I'm thinking about this dark energy, there was this video that we touched on it several times, about life forms. And somehow, we had this, some of the Star Trek series, where they had the Q, that entity right there. Then they had the black goo or whatever that was, that tar or whatever, when Picard is standing in front of that. But then we led over to a black cloud. A black cloud, specifically the entity called the black cloud. And it was registered in, I think it was the NCIB papers. If a black cloud ever came, we would have to change the way we think of, label, or what we consider a life form. That was in there, you all. It was in a video. It's been in several videos, but it was a while back. They acknowledged and they put the word if. We would have to change. Well, that entity is here. They knew it was coming. They knew the darkness was coming. Now it's here. Okay, it's here. The dark energy, the darkness has fell upon the earth. It was in the process of coming. It was. You could feel it coming. You could feel that darkness is coming. But yesterday, real specifically, in the evening hours, before I did my moon video, the live video on the moon, it showed up. That inner energy showed up. I felt it in the spiritual realm. It was very, very angry. It was angry. It was a negative energy. So if you all experienced this darkness yesterday, you are not alone. I think it's safe to say that this was worldwide. Everybody on earth felt this energy, this presence of this darkness that has fallen to the earth. Good morning. Good morning. Absolutely greater is he that is in me and you than he that is in the world. That's absolutely. We got to wake up and rise. Rise up within your spirit. Know the hour in which we are living in. It's late. The hour is late. And there is no going back. No, we gotta ride this wave. We've got to ride this wave until it reaches the surface. And it's going to be hard to ride it because then it's going to crash too. It's going to come crashing down. But we've got to ride the wave, and we've got to be strong, you all. We got to be strong. We got to be courageous within. We don't got time for fear. No, we don't got time for fear. And I'm very serious. This is spiritual. This entity is here. This entity, this darkness is very powerful, really powerful. And a lot of people are not going to know how to identify this power that has fallen to earth. They're not going to, because they're just going to write it off. Oh, well, that happened. It's just normal. No, no, no. The times of normalcy and coincidence, no, don't even dwell on that. No, it's time. It's time. Those times, no. We've got to stay focused. We've got to stay strong. We've got to stay grounded. You've got to ground yourself on the inside of here. It takes love. Okay, it takes love. You got to have love. You got to have God. You got to have Jesus on the inside. You've got to have the source that will ground you. You've got to have that source inside of you, that light. You cannot, absolutely cannot let your light go out. You cannot do it. Do not let your light go out. That darkness is going to try everything to put out your light, to take that peace from you. It's going to try now. It doesn't care. It does not care. This darkness that has fell to the earth, it doesn't care. It doesn't, I promise you, and you know it. Well, we don't care that it knows that we know. Okay, we know. We know it's here. We know it's here. Now, what you going to do? Are you going to shrink in fear, or are you going to shrivel in fear? Because you're going to have to be courageous, bold and courageous. You're going to have to be that way going forward, you all. You do. And I promise you, it's not going to be easy. There's not very many people are going to make it, but they'll start that. They're going to start. They're going to try their best. You may not make it to the end of this lifetime to see this darkness get defeated, but you'll make it as far as you're supposed to. The thing is, you didn't give up. You didn't give up. You fought the good fight. You fought the good fight. And it is a good fight. It's not a bad fight when you stand up against darkness. Oh, absolutely not. That's not a, don't do that. That's a bad girl for standing up against the darkness. That's a bad boy. That's bad to do that. No, 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 no. It's good. It's good to stand up against the darkness that has fallen on this earth, you all. It's good. Okay, I saw you black raven. I think it was a black raven, or it was one of those starlings that wanted to get on that gutter while I'm here, you all. No, the darkness has fallen to the earth. That's right. I like that. To incarnate, to fight back. That's right. That's right. The darkness, you can guarantee that darkness takes on other bodies, takes on the life forms. I found it really interesting. I really did. How they look and look and look and look to find the person, the child that is the incarnate of, is it the Dalai Lama? Because they got to have the memories of the past lives. They got to have it all. And they search and search and search to find this one individual who it literally has the incarnation of all these past lives. Why do they do that? Is there something to that? Or the Buddha? Is there something to that? You all really think about it. Think about it. There's something to it. There's something to it. And how is it that you can remember things that you should not know? You have things that you can do that you should not even know how to do. You should not even know, but yet they're inside of you. Where did it come from? Where did it come from? That's right. That's right. Into many evil things. That's right, it did. Well, now it's got a master. It's got a master. It does. It does. It's got a master. A master entity. A God entity. A God-like entity. It ain't my God. It ain't my God. Because I know that there's other gods out there. There's evil, 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 dark, 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 evil gods out there. They wrote about them in Greek mythology and all this kind of stuff. They didn't want us to know. And you know, they may say, well, Gina, there ain't none, they're demons. You call them what you want. Yeah, like demons, demonic entities. Demonic you are. So we're not going to dwell on all of that, but the darkness has fallen to the earth. And we've got to get grounded. Don't ever, ever give up. And I'm going to say this again. You probably did feel a great big surge of darkness in the evening hours. It was before I did my last video of the moon zooming up in the yard last night. I would venture to say it was after 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You felt it. Oh, it was powerful. Guess what? Guess what? I stood up against that darkness. I felt the energy. I thought, no, see, you want to sow destruction. You want to sow sadness. You want to make people give up. You want to try to steal the hope. No, see, no. I'm thinking, you know what? I feel your presence, but I'm not going to let you get inside of me. I'm not going to let your presence affect me the way that you want to affect me. I'm not. I didn't give in to it. I looked at it. I thought, I know where it comes from. I know where the darkness came from. I did. I thought, no, my light. My light is much too brighter. It's much more brighter than your darkness. And I overcame the darkness. I did. Overcame it. I loved it and it got mad. Oh, it got mad, you all. Overcame it. And you probably stood up too. You probably stood up against the darkness when it came at you. When it may not have even came at you. It may have came at you, but you may have been in a situation where you felt the energy coming. And it literally, listen, here's how it came. It came out of nowhere. Nowhere. If something bad happened or something like that, it showed up, boom, out of nowhere. Did its thing, and then it like evacuated. It just, it's like that. You probably felt it. And you may not believe in this kind of stuff. Gina. Yes. Oh no. We got to grow. We got to grow. We got to get grounded on the inside, you all. I love it. I do. I love it. If I'm looking back on it, that I had the strength within me to recognize where the energy came from. I really am thankful. Let me just say this. I am so thankful to have grown, given the opportunity to grow on the inside like I have these past 4 years since I started doing this in 2018. I'm very, very thankful for all the bad things that I've went through, all the cruel trolling and stuff like that on this YouTube channel, the Facebook. Oh, because it taught me, Gina, honey, you got to grow beyond it. You've got to grow beyond it or you're not going to make it. I'm very thankful. Was it pleasant going through it? Absolutely not. And you can say the same thing. Was it pleasant going through all these things you had to go through? Absolutely not. It was like that means like you were dying on the inside. You had to change because you could not remain your same self. You know you had to grow beyond it. And it may have took you a while to grow beyond these trials, more or less, these battles that were thrown at you. But now look at you. Look at you now, you all. Look at you now. How strong you have become on the inside. Why? Because it's not over yet. The darkness has fallen on the earth now. It's fallen on the earth. And to be able to recognize it, know this dark energy, because it is energy. Everything is energy. That dark energy can feel your energy too. It can feel it. And it's trying to sense out how much energy you got in you to see if it can take you out. Well, here's the great thing. It does not know. It does not know. It doesn't know how much energy we have. It sees right here, but it cannot read. It cannot read you that well. It can't. It may think that there's just a single energy source coming from you. It may. But what it doesn't realize, this energy source comes from a spiritual realm. It's tied to a greater source that's more powerful, that can literally, and that darkness is gone. The whole entire army of darkness, we're part of that source. We're part of it. It may sense one energy, and it's going to miscalculate big time. It's going to make a miscalculation. No, see, because there's no severing there. Let me tell you something. There's no severing our connection with the source of love, with God, with Jesus, whatever you want to call him, her, whatever it is. There is no severing this connection to the light. It is the light. So the darkness is going to make many miscalculations. It miscalculated me. It miscalculated. It thought, oh, that's just one single energy right there. Just one energy. I smiled. I thought, that's okay. I got this. I have got this. And I got it. Got it, y'all. Got it. And I love it. I love it looking back on it. Yeah. We can do it, you all. The reason you can do it is because you're going to recognize it, and you're going to not let it get to you. See, it can do its thing. It's spiritual. It's spiritual energy. It's manifesting into the real realm, in this real world. It really is. Gina, honey, you shouldn't be smiling. Victory is sweet. Victory is very sweet. It feels good. It feels good when you win a battle. It does, you all. We can do it. That's right. So I'm not going to be on here much longer, you all, but that darkness, the darkness has fallen to the earth. And this is a very serious, serious matter that we're facing. Serious matter. Dark matter. Dark matter. Black cloud. Evil. Evil energy. Evil. They will recognize, even if it is said, even if a black cloud entity, black cloud would appear, they hypothesize if a Q-like being would show up, like on Star Trek, and if a black cloud entity would show up. They hypothesized it and put it in their white paper, more or less, in their white paper. Considering, what do we define as a life form? More or less. That's right. We are a light. That's right. We are a light form also. But it doesn't want to recognize us. It doesn't want to recognize our light form. It knows it's here. Why, you have to ask yourself, why don't you write hypothetical paper? Why don't you form hypotheses on what if a light form a light cloud, a bright cloud, a light shows up. Would you recognize that? Absolutely. They don't want to recognize it. No, they know it. They know it. They want to try to put out the light, you all. Because if you recognize it, then it weakens you. It weakens you if you publicly recognize it. That's right, you all. We can do it. That's right. The light of God's love. Love is that life form. It is. It is that energy source. It's love. And it's the most powerful force in the universe. And they don't like it. They don't. So you all, a darkness has fell upon the earth. It has fallen. And it made its presence known. You probably felt it yesterday, you all. If I didn't look at the comments, but I know you felt it yesterday. You're thinking, where on earth did that energy, that negative energy come from? You felt it. We got it. Yeah, that's right. This little light has become a great beacon of light. That's what you need to say. This great beacon of light. That's what it is, a great big beacon of light on the stormy seas of life. And there's a big tidal wave coming, and we're going to ride that wave. We are going to ride that wave until it crashes. And that wave has got a lot of destruction that's going to happen when this wave gets through. That's right, you are. But we're going to still ride it because we can. We're going to ride the wave. Yeah. We may not all be here to see it in this lifetime, but we'll see it spiritually. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens to this darkness that has fallen upon the earth. Because it literally solidified its presence even more. It did. That's okay. That's all right, you all. If you were not strong enough, you would not be here. If you were not strong enough, you wouldn't be here. But we are strong enough. We're strong enough, and we're going to grow stronger. With each passing day, we're going to go stronger because we don't want to disappoint the darkness. We don't want to disappoint the darkness. We want to put up a good fight. That's right. That's right, you are, because we're not going down without a fight. We're not. It's okay. Yeah. So when you've done all you can do, stand. Stand. You can do it. We can do it, you all. Don't give up. Whatever happens, don't give up. Notify. Notice the energy. Notice it. Sense it. When you feel it coming, you know where it's coming from. It's negative energy, and it's a negative entity. Learn to identify it and battle it in the spiritual realm. Battle it. Get on that full armor of God. Get it on. Put it on. You want to create a big bubble. Envision yourself with a great big bubble around you. A great big bubble. Do it. Envision angels all around you. Envision that too. Envision yourself that you're not alone. You're not alone. And envision that, no, you see, your darkness might be really massive, and you may think my light is really tiny, but you can come into your fullness, making that light grow and grow and grow and grow and grow to a great big beacon of light, and that darkness literally going like this, going back to where it came from when it comes through those interdimensional portals, because that's what it does. It uses interdimensional portals to come through, do its attacks. That's what it's doing. It sees one little light. One little light is what it sees. And it comes through, makes its presence this great big, just think of the energy as a great big black cloud, great big black. And it's looking at you thinking that's a little bitty light. But it miscalculates. Because you recognize it. You think, no. And then boom, your light gets so bright. You become a great beacon. And that darkness, it goes like this. It goes back, crawls back through that interdimensional hole that it came out of, is what happens. We can look at this that way too. Crawls right back in there because it cannot occupy the same space as you now. And then I would assume it goes and looks for other interdimensional portals to where it can do another attack on unsuspecting people. So I'm going to go, you all. I am. The darkness has fallen to the earth. You may have felt a big punch from it, but then you recognize it, and that's what you need to be able to do. Be wise enough on the inside of you, have enough knowledge on the inside of you in the spiritual realm, what it feels like when it comes around the energy source. And it can appear any place. Just notice it. And then stand your ground. Think, Say, no, you're not going to get to me. You're not. You want to weave destruction. No, you're not. No, not going to have it. Not going to have it. I'm going to go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, you all. It's fallen to the earth, and that's no joke. Learn to recognize that negative entity, that negative energy, and counteract it. Counteract it. Just be that great big beacon of light. You can take that little light and turn it into a great big beacon of light, and you will send it back through that interdimensional portal. You'll send it right back through because it cannot occupy the same space because there's not no room. It's not no room. Love you.